Welcome back to another ranked Alistar game. We are playing with MF in the bot lane, and we are up against Lulu Aphelios. They have Galio mid, Brand jungle, and Jax top. Brand jungle, I think is hard to make work. It's not like it's a new thing, but yeah, I think it's hard to make work. Aphelios, I think, can be a really good ADC, but he's also more technical in a lot of ways than other ADCs. And what I mean by that is that because he has all these different guns, you need to change your playstyle based on the gun that you have and the strengths and weaknesses of that gun type, or the ammo type, I guess is more accurate to say. So you really need to understand the ins and outs of all the different ammo types or gun types as Aphelios. Anyway, Lulu does not have sustain, she has shielding. So that means that we can actually go for trades. Okay, I got my aftershock on her, the damage from my aftershock. We can actually go for shorter trades or extended trades and come out ahead. It's not like playing against Soraka or Emilio, for example, where they have healing. We can actually go for trades and win the lane that way. Well, so far it's looking good. We're putting a lot of pressure on them. And we have a bit of sustain with my passive, so that helps a bit. Let's put a deep ward to see if their jungler comes, because if their jungler started topside, then pretty soon he should be coming bot and probably trying to take Scuttle. So that will give us valuable intel if he is trying to take Scuttle. Yeah, we definitely have control of this lane so far. Lulu just wasted her E. Not sure about that. And the MF is being a bit tentative. She's not really pushing hard, and she doesn't really seem to have a plan. And she's kind of letting them push us in, which that should have been a kill. That was close, but should have been a kill. Oh well. But yeah, MF is being a bit tentative, and then I took advantage of her tentativeness by waiting to go in. Okay, got his barrier. That's something. I almost died. Barrier back at 7:15. But yeah, I took advantage of her tentativeness and letting them push us in, and then taking advantage of their positioning up in the wave, up in the lane. That allowed me to make that play, because they pushed up farther. So TP's coming in mid, back at 9:40. Dragon is coming up. We got 2 pinks. I'm gonna put a pink down in the dragon pit, so we can see if they try to sneak it. So they got a ward in the pit.
Nothing can hold me back.
So Lulu wants to remove my pink. Okay, she's... yeah, I don't really know what she's thinking. We could gank bot if their ADC shows. Just waiting to see if their ADC shows, and then we can gank. He has R, but I don't want to... That was very close. Okay, maybe we can get Aphelios. She should go in there. If he's not careful and he just walks up, I can use my X Flash. But she should not be walking there. She should be walking around. Not sure if that was worth it. Well, if I can push this in, then it was worth it, because they are going to lose CS. But yeah, I can't push it. That's Alistar. Yeah, this MF is being, like I said before, like pretty tentative in the way she's playing. Could gank mid, but Galio's generally is pretty tanky, and he can be kind of hard to gank. As long as he has that dash, it can be pretty hard to gank. So Brand is okay, maybe. I need to be careful about committing to this. Brand is topside, yeah, so Brand is coming. I'm just keeping them away. Okay, they are rotating to dragon, so we need to contest that definitely. They probably have a ward in the brush there. Team is just not reacting at all.
Nothing can hold me back.
At least got the scuttle. Maybe I could have put the pink a bit farther into the pit to catch their wards. Could gank bot in this situation. We know for a fact that Brand is here somewhere though. So he could be in the brush there waiting, but anyway, you need to take chances. Okay. Let's see if we can do something here. Nice. Brand is behind. Have my passive heal. That was a good flash Q by Brand. Should have waited to use my E stun there to maximize the duration of the CC. I wasn't sure. I didn't see. I wasn't sure if Yasuo actually had his R, so that's why I was just focused on getting that E off.
Now I'm angry.
And they're not contesting this. Okay, they're just giving it to us for free. In that case, we'll take it. Could have flashed over the wall there, but a bit risky. And then W'd Lulu over the wall. So she would have to flash out. But if she did flash out, I'm not sure if she has flash or not, but if she did flash out, then I would probably die. So probably not worth it. Grubs coming up. Okay, Darius. I think Darius Jax is a skill matchup. I think it's like a 50-50 matchup pretty much. So it's definitely the type of matchup that can go either way. And it looks like our Darius is losing. I think he died earlier to Jax when we won as well. Okay, yeah, he's super low. But I don't think I have the time to catch him if he's recalling. And of course he is recalling, but yeah, I don't think I have time to catch him. Okay, Brand is coming. I'm gonna remove the blast cone so he doesn't have that, or his team doesn't have that. Let's see if Jax walks up to Darius. Anyway, we're just waiting for Elise to get grubs. Doesn't matter if MF is alone in lane, she's just standing under turret, which is exactly what she should be doing. Galio is rotating. Oh, he just put a ward down. Okay, we could... Don't think gank mid is gonna work. He knows, of course, that we're coming mid. But I'm just gonna run bot.
Stampede. I know the way.
So they have no vision bot side. So it looks like they recalled and they're gonna come back to lane soon. If he also continued to, yeah, he should actually continue to rotate here, and then we can go together. Okay, Gallia's rotating. Okay, so they can see us now. Okay, Brand is top side.
Nothing can hold me back.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, she's getting caught out there. Aphelios is not paying attention. I don't have my R, so I can't go in there.
Now I'm
If I had my R, okay. Okay. Got his flash and barrier. 17 and 16. Flash back at 17, 35. And 16:35 barrier. Or actually no, 15:35 because barrier is only a 3-minute cooldown, not a 4-minute cooldown. I could have went in on him there actually and flashed in. Okay. I have my R now. Galio has no mana. Let's get the plating, get the gold. But the enemy team, it's a very slow paced game. The enemy team is not really doing much. Jax has gotten a few kills top, I think, and then, but we are getting every objective. We got Older Grubs, and I think we got Dragon before 2.
Turret plating will soon fall.
And yeah, just I don't understand what the enemy team is doing.
nothing can hold me back.
If Lulu walks up, we can go in on her.
An enemy has been slain.
That ward is really, really hard. I feel like he also should have went in on that even though he was low. But he's TPing, so that certainly does make sense. I could have waited. Yeah, I should have waited to go in there, honestly. I should have waited for his TP to complete, so that was my bad. But, I don't know. It's still... Because if I wait to go in with my WQ there, then they have a chance to maybe flash or react or move away, so... Maybe it wasn't necessarily a mistake, but it would be better if I waited for Yasuo's TP to complete and then WQ and then he would R in. So I was a bit too quick on WQing there, maybe. I wouldn't really call it a mistake, but maybe a slight inaccuracy.
Nothing can hold me back.
Dragon is up. Yeah, we should get Dragon. We have complete vision control, as you can see on the map. It seems like the Lulu is barely putting any wards down. If she is putting any wards down, she's putting it very defensively, only in their jungle. That doesn't really affect us much, because we're not in their jungle, we're just around objectives and in our own jungle. And then Rift Herald is spawning, so we should get that. GG.